What? What is it?
It's your baby.
What?
Okay, folks, now Karen sent an email to Andi to show Fatima who accessed Andi's email from her phone, which again makes sense because being Andi's assistant, it makes sense that she would have access to Andi's inbox. And there's an email that states that based off the test, Zach is the father of Karen's unborn child. I call bullcrap. I call bullcrap. Now, the main thing that people keep saying, and I said this the instant that, and this was one of my biggest tweets of the night. Wait a minute. I thought Karen didn't have Zach's DNA. And if that's the case, well, how would she know that Zach is the dad? But first things first, just going to go out on a limb here and say that, remember in episode 10 where the brief Karen scene we had was Karen on the phone with the doctor stating, oh, hey, I forgot the paperwork when I was there at the office. Oh, you don't need to email it to me. I will come by later to pick them up. I think it's safe to assume those were potentially the DNA results. So people are like, wait, see, that's proof right there that Zach isn't the dad because, you know, if she was going to go by the doctor's office for him, why would she have the email? Well, she was pretty pissed at Zach because remember, you know, over the phone, it's like, well, I don't need you. Stay out of my life. You know, I don't need you to help me with the salon and I don't need you to take care of this baby. Just leave me alone. Okay. Wait, that's all you have to say? Because remember, Karen's whole thing is like, you know, trying to get Zach, push Zach to like, I don't know, care, if you will. So when she goes off to the salon, it would not surprise me if off screen, Karen called the doctor to send her the results via email, and then she sent that email over to Andi to show Fatima. That's possibly what happened. But another thing to remember is, Zatima season 1, we had Fatima swabbing Zach and Michael, and then from there she sent that information to a lab, and well, in a very similar fashion, over her phone, she got a text/email and found out that Zach was the father of the child. And Tyler could be copy and pasting the same kind of storyline scenario here, but I would really hate if this is the case because I still don't know if this is legit because in season 7, Karen is at the doctor's office again, frantic and nervous over the DNA results. So this could mean that yet again, we have a fake out. Last time it was a blank envelope or an envelope with a blank sheet of paper in it. But this time it could be a fake email. I mean, look, we live in a day and age where people can like doctor anything, where they can like falsify documentation and whatnot. Sorry about the chair squeaking. Who's to say she didn't like take the email or type one up on her own, get a fancy logo? Folks, don't buy into it. Just don't. This was clearly a ploy for ratings due to it being the mid-season finale, similar to Karen shooting Fatima. But let's be real here. Don't think the email is correct. I won't believe it until Aaron and Zach both go to the doctor's office with Karen to supply their DNA and they find it out together, because this ain't added up. And like I said, maybe the same lab that Fatima sent Michael and Zach's DNA to is the same branch that the Dr. Karen went to in order to get the DNA. Folks, I don't know. This is Tyler Perry land, okay? I'm trying to make as much sense out of this as you all, and there really isn't much to go off of. I just feel like we can all agree we are far and away done with this baby daddy storyline. We don't care. It's like what Fatima said to Zach, is like, oh, well, I thought you and, Heather were going to work it out where you can get like partial custody and, maybe you can help her out in terms of getting on her feet. And I'm like, yeah, do that. Like, instead of giving Karen a check for that dang salon, Why don't you try to help out your real baby mama in order to get things to work out with her? I'm not saying y'all be together, but try to level her up in a sense for the benefit of your son. So there you go. But yeah, I think that the email is some bull crap, something that she concocted. Remember, Karen is the queen of trying to hurt someone's feelings. She will come up with any sort. Remember, what was it? The week before last, where it's like, oh yeah, hey, tell her about how much you love me, Zach. Tell her how hard you were underneath the table and how we had sex in the bathroom. She is grasping at straws trying to hurt Fatima, and I feel like this is yet again another example of that. But that's all I have to say. I think the email is complete bull crap. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you think this will play into season 7 when she goes to get another DNA test? And that's all I have for you. So again, people, thank you all for supporting the channel. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.